WTA player says she loves Eala as she predicts crazy crowd during their match. Alexandra Eala is set to compete in the Abu Dhabi Open after traveling from the Philippines. Eala last competed in the inaugural Philippine Women's Open, where she was defeated by eventual champion Camila Osorio. Eala has since been handed a difficult draw in Abu Dhabi, and she will face history maker Zeynep Sönmez in the first round. Sönmez, 23, became the first Turkish player to win a main draw match at a Grand Slam when she reached the third round of the 2025 Wimbledon Championships. Sönmez recently made the third round of the Australian Open, stunning 11th seed Ekaterina Alexandrova in the first round. Ahead of her clash against Eala, Sönmez has offered her thoughts on the contest and the atmosphere she is expecting. Zeynep Sönmez loves Eala and says the crowd will be crazy for their match. In a video published on X, formerly Twitter, Sönmez previewed her contest against Eala. She said, "I'm very lucky to have her as a friend. You know I love her, she's a great person, and tomorrow I'm just going to try my best and try to enjoy every second on court. And I know the crowd will be crazy," laughs, "because I know she's too famous. But I think we're both going to enjoy tomorrow." Eala has won both of her previous two matches against Zeynep Sönmez. The pair first contested a match at a W60 event in Nantes in November 2023. Eala won the match 7-6, 6-4, and would have to wait 2 years before facing the Turkish star again. At the 2025 Eastbourne Open, Eala again defeated Sönmez. This time the score was 6-1, 6-3. Who could Eala face in round 2 at the Abu Dhabi Open? If Eala defeats Zeynep Sönmez on Monday, she will play Alexandra Sasnovich in round 2. Sasnovich, of Belarus, stunned 8th seed Paula Badosa 6-4, 3-6, 6-1 in the first round. If Eala advances to the third round, she will play either Ekaterina Alexandrova, Beatriz Haddad Maia, or Diana Yastremska. Eala has the opportunity to significantly increase her ranking in Abu Dhabi. The Filipina star, who attracted fans en masse to the Australian Open, competed in the Mumbai Challenger last year, a WTA 125 event. The Abu Dhabi Open, held in the UAE, is a WTA 500 event, meaning Eala could gain 473 WTA ranking points at the tournament. If she does win the event, Eala could rise into the top 30 on the WTA Tour. The first thing she does is smile. Not the practiced, camera-ready smile that appears during trophy ceremonies or post-match interviews, but something softer, almost private, when Eala's name comes up. The kind of smile that gives away respect before words ever do. "I love her," the WTA player says simply, leaning back in her chair as if the thought itself relaxes her. "And I already know the crowd is going to be crazy. It's match day soon, the kind of match that lives in the space between sport and story. Rankings matter, of course, they always do, but this one feels different. This one hums with anticipation, with national pride, with the buzz of something larger than tennis unfolding point by point. Eala doesn't just walk onto a court anymore. She arrives. For years, she was the junior prodigy, the Rafa Nadal Academy standout, the future of Philippine tennis. Labels piled up before she even had time to grow into them. Now, she's here, on the WTA stage, under bright lights, with a nation watching every forehand, every sprint, every defiant fist pump. And everyone knows it. Especially her opponent. "I've played in loud stadiums before," the WTA player says, laughing lightly. "But this is different. This is passion. This is people who feel like they're part of her journey." She's not wrong. When Eala plays, the crowd doesn't just cheer, it erupts. Flags wave. Phones rise. Every winner is met with a roar that feels less like applause and more like collective belief. It's not just about winning points, it's about representing something bigger, something long overdue. For the opponent, that energy could be intimidating. But she doesn't frame it that way. "I actually love it," she admits. That kind of atmosphere pushes you. It forces you to be brave. Bravery is the quiet currency of the WTA Tour. It's there in the long flights, the lonely hotels, the matches where momentum swings like a pendulum and confidence can disappear in a single-service game. To step into a hostile, or passionately loyal, crowd requires more than solid ground strokes. It requires presence. And she knows Eala has that presence already. She's fearless, the player says. You can see it in how she takes the ball early, how she doesn't back off even when she's under pressure. That's not something you teach easily. On court, Eala plays with a kind of expressive intensity. Her footwork is sharp, her timing precise, but it's her composure that stands out most. She doesn't rush her moments. She chooses them. When the opening appears, she takes it without hesitation. That's what makes this matchup so intriguing. One player carries the weight of expectation and the roar of a devoted crowd. The other carries experience, respect, and an open admiration for the young star across the net. There's no animosity here, no manufactured rivalry. Just two competitors stepping into a shared space where only one can win. Still, the WTA player knows what awaits her when she walks out. It's going to be loud from the first ball, she says. Every point Alex wins will feel like a celebration. She pauses, then adds with a grin, but that's tennis. You don't get moments like this every week. In a sport often defined by solitude, moments of collective energy are rare and precious. They turn matches into memories. They remind players why they endure the grind, why they chase excellence even when the road is unforgiving. For Eala, the crowd is fuel. For her opponent, it's a challenge she welcomes. I respect her a lot, she says again, as if making sure that respect is fully understood. What she's doing means so much to so many people. That's powerful. Power takes many forms on a tennis court. Sometimes it's a serve clocking over 180 kilometers per hour. Sometimes it's the quiet refusal to be overwhelmed. Sometimes it's the ability to inspire thousands simply by showing up and competing with heart. When the match finally begins, the noise will swell just as predicted, crazy, electric, unforgettable. The lines between player and spectator will blur, united by tension and hope and the unpredictable rhythm of the game. And across the net, amid the cheers and pressure, there will be two women locked in focus, one rising, one seasoned, both fully aware that this is more than just another match on the schedule. This is tennis at its most human. And that's something they both love.